Hello, hello, hello. Hello, Elevate Your Growth. Hello, Inner Circle. How are you doing? How are you doing? So, today we're going to be going over how to communicate your value and position what you do with confidence. Okay. We're going to be talking about mastering your leadership identity. Okay. Let's get right into it. Why? Because you want to make sure that you're becoming recognizable and memorable and aligned with the kind of opportunities that you want to have. Okay. When you come in, drop a one in the chat, say hello, let me know where you're from so that I know that you're here, that I know that it's coming through. Okay. So, yeah, let's get right into it. I might go off camera here so you can see the whole thing. So, here's the thing. Okay. Branding is perception. If your identity is unclear, your visibility becomes inconsistent. You won't be able to attract the type of people that you want to attract. You won't be able to partner and be paid what it is that you think that you're worth, your value. Okay. Don't misunderstand branding. A lot of people think that branding is only about your logos and your colors and your aesthetic. Okay, that's 10% of it. That's the surface level aspect of branding. Okay, branding is actually the emotional and a professional experience people associate with you and your presence. That's why becoming an expert or a professional or a industry leader has a lot more to do with the internal workings of who we are and who we become. Hi, Shamika, welcome in. It has more to do with personal development because that's the actual 90%, the things that's up under what people don't see. You might feel like you're well positioned if you got the logos and the colors, the aesthetics. But really, what we need to be developing is how do we become the best version of ourselves so that people's emotional and professional experience with us is associated and aligned with the way that we want to serve with excellence. That's actually the brand. Is being able to convey how we show up with excellence and making sure that the people that we serve feel seen, heard, and valued because they actually are. Okay? So here is the gap. So the hidden expert, they're struggling to communicate value clearly. This is the gap that we want to close in the positioning. You want to go from a hidden expert who doesn't actually know how to convey your value, doesn't know how to explain what it is that you do. So it piques people's curiosity and allows them to align with you so that they can see if you're able to serve them. You want to go from struggling to actually deploying a memorable signature introduction so that people understand who you are, a little bit about you, and how it is that you serve. An example of this is when people say, so tell me about Elevate Your Growth. I say, well, it was years ago. I was bouncing around. I was going to networking events. I knew that it was beneficial, but I would go and it'd be really boring or it'd feel really cliquey. It didn't feel really like a kind place, or it would be super stuffy. People were all posturing. They weren't really being themselves. And I was tired of it. I was tired of bouncing around. I was tired of paying thousands of dollars in dues to be in these spaces that I really didn't feel welcome in. And I bounced around and I was looking for it until God stopped me in my tracks one day and told me, you are not supposed to continue to look for what it is that you want because I called you to build it. Sit down and write down what it is that you're looking for and then create it. So we are a community that gets together, that creates spaces, that creates leaders, that puts people that are like-hearted in the same room so that we can grow together and do commerce together and serve each other and add each other value and broker introductions and support each other and shop with each other. We're more than a networking group. I don't like the word networking because it's synonymous with all of these old other kind of surface level interactions. We build a relational ecosystem. That's who we are. That is how I introduce Elevate Your Growth when people ask it, with a short story. Took me less than 2 minutes to convey that, and it's memorable. And people immediately hear it and they know whether it's for them or whether not. So that's what I want you to perfect. I want you to perfect your signature introduction. I want you to learn how to tell your story and to bring people into your experience and learn how to do it without oversharing, and precisely see if you can get it down to 4 minutes. So hiding professionally, that's you lacking confidence in critical environments, in environments where you can have new opportunities, where you can have larger contacts, where you can have bigger contracts, where you can meet people that can up level you. But that's never going to happen if you're lacking confidence in those rooms. If you're not showing up, understanding your value while you're in these critical environments, how bad do you want success? How bad do you want to leave legacy? How bad do you want to be paying your bills on time and not have any concerns? Is it worth tapping into yourself and getting confident and understanding how to convey your value? Is it worth practicing what it is that you need to do? Absolutely. We have to turn off the TVs. We have to stop scrolling. We have to stop getting confused about why it is that we're here. We're here to serve, and we need to step into who it is that we're called to be, and stepping into each room like what? Like God sent you there, because guess what? He did. So how dare we lack confidence in the rooms that God tells us to go in? We need to do what we need to do to embody the confidence so that we can show up and serve people. Occupy rooms with intentionality and confidence. And if you feel like you're not confident enough in who you are, and you feel like I'm not smart enough, I'm not this enough, I'm not that enough, if you're leaning into the limiting beliefs, then do what you need to do to fill in the gap so that you become the version of yourself that you think you need to be in order to show up in those rooms with confidence. You feel like it's an education gap? Read some books. But what we can't do is we can't believe the limiting belief. We can't believe the projections of other people onto our lives, them speaking doubt over us, them speaking limiting belief over us, them speaking failure over us, and let it make us small. And then we walk into a room, a fraction of how we actually are, how we actually show up, a fraction of our value, because we're listening to other people that aren't stepping abundantly into who they are. Or we let those voices become our internal voices. No. You will never be an influential leader if you do not walk in the fullness of your confidence. So if you are the hidden expert is inconsistent, unclear, and scattered with their online presence, all of the things that I teach you are skills. They are not innate. They are not natural. To be able to have clarity and convey what it is that you have in your thoughts, in your minds, and articulate it in a way to where other people understand your thoughts with clarity, that is a practice skill that is developed with intentionality over time. So what are you doing? Do you have personal development time carved out on your Google Calendar? Do you have time carved out where you are reading about communication skills, where you are practicing your pitch, where you are doing the things that make you uncomfortable so that you can show up with confidence? So the next time you enter a room, you won't stammer through your intro. You'll approach it with confidence because you've practiced it 50 times in the mirror. The influential leader, they are highly credible, cohesive, and aligned in their digital footprint. You want to make sure that the version of yourself that you desire to be is aligned. You're aligned in person, you're aligned online. When people reach into me and want to hire me to host a workshop, they want to hire me to be on their stage, it's because the version of myself that I am online, they're getting exactly what they say, what they see. And everything's so cohesive and crystal clear. And I'm so passionate. People have even told me before, I just knew I had to hire you. I don't know what we were going to have you do. We just wanted you in the room. And created an opportunity for me to serve because everything's so cohesive and clear, and it's crystal clear that I will be able to serve the people that they care about. Daily personal development time. Yes, Shamika, very good. Continue that. The other positioning gap is the hidden expert is scrambling for chances instead of attracting aligned opportunities. Scrambling for chances as opposed to attracting aligned opportunities. Don't be afraid to ask for what you want as a means of attracting it. I did it just today. The people were in my phone. I said, hey, I'm interested in getting on some more stages. I'm interested in teaching more workshops. Do you know of anybody that works at the chamber, universities, or works in government? Because I host government and communication discussions for the governmental entities as well. And I had most of the people that I reached out to, they said, I don't know, let me think about it. But I had 2 people that were like, yeah, I'm sending an email right now to somebody that you should be connected with. Boom. Because I'm attracting aligned opportunities. And when that person goes to my website, when that person goes to my social media, they will immediately know that I'm not playing games, that I'm here to serve and I'm clear on who I serve. And there are transformations when I step into the rooms, not because I'm cocky, but because I am proven. And the unspoken part of that too is because I am clear on my calling because God showed me what it is, and I'm unapologetic in my anointing of God calling me to call people higher in their assignment so that they can go and impact the lives of others. I do not play about my calling. And I don't want you to play about yours either. There's somebody out there right now that needs you, that is praying to God for you. But because you haven't turned into the influential leader that you're called to be, that person remains unserved. So here's the thing. There are so many people that are talented, but they're just poorly positioned. They have the experience, they have the knowledge, they have the heart, but yet they struggle to communicate their value. They don't know how to build authority in the essence of building a brand so people know that they're the go-to expert in their industry, either professionally or in entrepreneurship, okay, or to attract aligned opportunities. So we want to make sure that we are the architect of our influence. It is under our control how we show up in our brand. It is the talents and experience versus the visibility and the positioning. And you don't want to be down here with the novice, the person that's perceived as being super green, super new, not really impactful, or the empty amplifier. You don't want to be the hidden expert either. Be the architect. Build it with intentionality. Get comfortable with the things that make you uncomfortable. Experience does not guarantee influence. If you are experienced and talented, but you stay in your room, you stay hidden, you stay offline, who's going to know you're talented? Who's going to know that you have the ability to change people's lives? Who's going to know you have the ability to serve people with excellence if you remain the hidden expert? Nobody. So get clear on your visibility and your positioning. Okay, so here's the pillars of alignment. There's the leadership identity, communication, digital presence, confidence, and positioning strategy. The way that you show up has 100% to do with the opportunities that you attract. How you show up in your character, how you show up in your brand, how you show up in your appearance, how you show up in your confidence. It all attributes to what we're attracting. How you show up online, how you show up in person. It should be this beautiful tapestry, this ecosystem of who you are that is cohesive and makes sense on all platforms. That's honestly the reason why I won't go there. Never mind. So the transformation blueprint. This is the gap bridge, okay? Where you go from an unclear identity into aligned authority. Identify the gaps between your current and your desired professional identity. When you think about who you are right now, and you think about the future version of yourself, that you say that version of me will be closer to being fully realized. I will be closer to living in abundance. That version of you that you see in your mind, what does that version look like? And what do you have to do to tap into that version? Get clear. Write it down. You want to position yourself with confidence in conversations and rooms. Refine your online presence so that you can start to build your credibility or continue to build your credibility around your profession or your business. and build intentional authority, positioning habits. Habits carry us when motivation fizzles. Habits and discipline is what gets us to the version of yourself that you envision yourself to be in how you define success. It's habits, it's discipline, it's consistency. That's the gap between unclear identity and aligned authority. Authority, as in you being the go-to expert in your industry. So here's your audit for this week. Okay? What perception am I currently creating online? Think about your posts, go through your page, go through your profile, and really look at it through the eyes of somebody other than yourself. And ask yourself, does my presentation, does what I'm presenting online reflect the level that I want to reach? If the answer is no, then really unpack what it is that you want to do in order to reach that level. What do you need to reflect in order to be more aligned with the version of yourself that you're wanting to become? Really think, where am I lacking confidence in communication? Where am I lacking? What parts of myself have I been hiding professionally? A part of myself that I was hiding professionally until just recently is I was only operating on platforms that I was comfortable with, where now my brand and Elevate Your Growth is everywhere, so that we can continue to build our relational ecosystem, enrich the community that we have. The more people that we have, the more lives that we can touch, the more impactful our community will be. And we'll just continue to expand, continue to sow into leadership, continue to change the trajectory of people's lives. But that's not going to happen if I'm only on the platforms I'm comfortable being on. So I want you to take that question and ask yourself, what are ways that you're hiding professionally? And what do I want to become known for? Really think about it. What do I want to become known for? Take a screenshot. This video is up. It's going to stay up as long as Facebook will allow it to be up. And then, you also have access to it to the Leadership Lab on YouTube. It's the private playlist for you guys, so that you can go back and watch the replay as many times as you need to. But if you want to today, go ahead and take a screenshot so that you can, this is your homework this week. So the implementation, that's the first part of your implementation. Really looking at the identity audit, looking how you're positioned online, looking into the future to see what is the version of yourself that you want to be and what do you need to do to become that version. What identity reframe do you need to undergo so that you can become closer to the version of yourself that you want to be? But this is what you're going to do. You're going to rewrite your bio intentionally. Use those 101 characters that they give you on your profile and your business page. If it's unclear, or if it's not there, or if it's vague, take it, put it in ChatGPT. I hope you already have your ChatGPT programmed. If you don't, the way to program it is to say, ask me 20 questions so you can better understand my profession. my line of business. It will ask you 20 questions and it will be programmed for life. Okay, you're welcome, Shamika. So what you do is you take your bio and you punch it into ChatGPT and you say, make my bio crystal clear to attract my target audience in less than 101 characters. Make this bio high converting. Make this bio crystal clear. Make this bio attract my ideal client. Whatever variation of the prompt that you want to use, however, it will get you closer to where you want to be. The second thing, write a statement. Create a professional positioning statement. How do you want to be positioned? How do you want people to associate your name? When people say your name, what's the first word you want to come to mind? How do you want to show up in the marketplace? What are some people that you're interested in connecting with? Individuals, townships, organizations, corporations. What spaces do you want to navigate in? What spaces do you want to work in, be hired in, or serve, contracted under? Think about your position, where you want to end up. And then you're going to audit your social media. Really look at your social media and see if it's positioning you as an expert, or are you positioned as someone that just likes to be online? 6 years ago, my social media was all food and pancakes and all this stuff that didn't matter. That nobody really cares about. What do you care about my pancakes from last Sunday at brunch? You don't. But a post that uplifts somebody, a post that can teach somebody new that they can implement and get them closer to where they want to be, or a post that can encourage somebody and let them know that they're not alone in this struggle of life, that they're not alone in this season of this life of business ownership, or looking for employment, or looking for placement, or looking to transition into something new. Think about every post when you approach it as, what do I want to accomplish from this post? Is it brand awareness? Is it impact? Is it encouragement? Is it a sales post? Do I have an offer attached to it? Do I have a CTA, a call to action, a post attached to it? Think about every post. We have to move past just posting, oh, I like this, and you share it from somebody's timeline, or you save it to your phone because it's a cute quote, and boom, there it goes. It's up. No strategy. Everything has to be strategic. Everything has to be purposeful, intentional. Okay, and then you're going to practice your signature introduction daily, your story, 4 minutes or less. When somebody says, what do you do? Or tell me more about how you serve, or what are you passionate about? You want to practice that introduction so it rolls off your tongue anytime anybody asks you. Say it so many times, because guess what? That person that you tell in the grocery store, or at the next EYG event, or at the next networking event that you go to, or at the coffee shop, that's going to be their first time hearing it. So you practice it, become one with it. And then share content that reflects your expertise, your values, or your leadership. Allow your brand to have a voice so that it always circles back into building you as the go-to person in your industry, in your profession. whether you work a job or you own your own business. Because employers, we used to not be able to do this legally, but it's kind of commonplace now. When we interview people, when we're done with the interview, the first thing we do is we look them up on social media. And if somebody looks you up because they're interested in placing you, or they look you up because they're interested in hiring you for a speaking engagement, they're interested in partnering with you, buying your product, what are they going to see? Are they going to see content that reinforces the fact that you're professional and you operate with excellence and you're conveying your values and you're showing that you're a leader? Or is it going to be a bunch of random stuff that has nothing to do with anything, where they really can't get a beat on who you are? Or even worse, wildly inappropriate things that nobody should say publicly online. That's nobody watching this video, but we see it. So that is your focus for this week. Take a screenshot, watch the replay if you need to. That's the focus. Okay, so here's the expansion challenge. This is what you got to do internally. This is the behavioral alignment in real-time environments. You got to stop minimizing your accomplishments. Stop it. Stop minimizing your accomplishments. You have to speak with intentionality. Speak with clarity. Show up online with clarity. Show up online consistently. See, Go Live June is just the beginning. That's just to get you guys to hit the live button and understand that this isn't so scary. Hey, Daisy, welcome in. This isn't so scary. It's just me looking at myself in the camera. But I expect you guys to continue to go live, to continue to sow into your brand, to continue to share your expertise, share your lived experience, so you can continue to serve people with beautiful dresses, so you can continue to serve people with legal advice, so that you can continue to serve people with air conditioned because it's hot outside, or whatever your industry is. I want you to hit the live button. I want you to consistently hit the live button, because guess what? It is in your consistency that you become the closer to the version of yourself that you aim to be. You got to first be clear about who it is that you want to be in the future. Then you have to pursue it audaciously and acting as if you're that person right now today. So then you're going to introduce yourself confidently in every room you walk in. Like I said, walk in that room like God sent you there, because guess what? He did. There is no room that you walk in that you don't belong in. I don't care if there's a socioeconomical gap. I don't care if there's people there attempting to make you feel small for whatever reason. I don't care if you feel like I haven't finished college. I don't have a good website. I don't have another certification. The fact of the matter is, show up in that room confidently, and your confidence will outdo all of those surface level things that have nothing to do with your actual innate value. And then you are going to position yourself as the professional that you are becoming. The version of yourself that you see when you close your eyes and you dream about who that version of yourself is. You walk in that now. That is the only way we become her. That's the only way we become him, is we have to step into that person. We don't receive an invitation. We don't just one day become that person. That personality and that level of confidence and that level of righteous being doesn't just manifest in us one day. No, we have to chase them down. We have to embody that version of us. We have to step in it like it exists right now. That's the only way we get it. So position yourself as the professional that you are becoming and release those limiting beliefs. Release those voices of other people who didn't believe enough in themselves, and they're projecting their limiting belief onto you, and in turn, it's become your internal voice. Release it. It's toxic. You can't take it with you to your next level. That's why the 7-day visibility expansion challenge is steps. Because we are stepping up. We are taking up new territory. We are taking up new heights. And the version of you that got you here is not going to take you there. You've got to leave that version behind. You've got to stop listening to those voices. You got to stop dragging that trauma with you. You're not going to be able to get to the level that you want to, still trying to be the version of yourself you are now. Let's go. I'm fired up. So here is the overlap. Here's the alignment mandate. Who you are becoming is overlapped with who your present self is now. But the thing is, your visibility and your positioning and how you want to show up with excellence and how you want to show up as an expert, how you show up with your visibility has to match the future version of who you are. Thank you, Daisy. Love you too. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Hear me one more time. The visibility, how you show up in rooms, how you show up online, how you position your brand, it should match your vision. It should match the future version of yourself. It should not be vibrating with who you are right now. It should be vibrating with who you are becoming. Look into your future, see who that is that you want to be, and position as that version of yourself right now. You can tell. Become that version of yourself. Yes, Lord. Thank you, God. Yes. So good. And you guys, like I said, you have access to this in the group, and you've also got access to this on YouTube too. It's a private link that I have for you guys. If you want to go back, look at your assignment, execute your assignment. Okay. So this is what I want you to do. Now, if you enjoyed this webinar, if you enjoyed our training for this week, I want you to go to the Elevate Your Growth page. It's the one with 1.7K followers, okay? You're going to go to the video at the top of the page that's pinned. This is what the video looks like on the thumbnail. And actually, Miss Daisy right there. And you are going to leave your testimonial, how you felt about this. The point of that is so I know what it is that you're learning, that I know that these are impactful. And so it equips me to learn more about how I can better serve you. Okay? Why you're going to post it on that one is because that post is going to stay pinned. What happened last week is everybody was posting on the actual stream, which is deleted for the public after 2 days. You guys get constant access to it. All those testimonials gone. So tag it to, you're very welcome. Thank you for watching. So you're going to, like I said, put the testimonial on the tag pinned video at the very top of EYG. Okay. So our winner from the testimonial last week was Lori. And Lori gets a hot seat coaching call with me, an executive session with me. She won. And Lori is actually, she is supposed to be going live today. We'll see if she goes live. But yeah, congratulations to Shamika for answering the challenge, for going live this week. Congratulations to Fabiola for answering the call, for going live. I'm so proud of you guys. I want y'all to continue to go live. The live button is on for you every single day during June, so you don't have to schedule it like usual. Okay, Miss Daisy, I have to see you on the live. You have to show your beautiful face. I know you're on the other side of this camera saying, oh no. But I want to see your glorious pieces. I want to see your beautiful face, your designs. And the fact of the matter of is, people deserve the essence of your talent. Do not hide it. You are perfection. Everybody that's watching this is perfection. And we'll be cheering you on, rooting for you every step of the way. Okay? So, yes, Lori won. And who's getting tagged for the Go Live challenge for this week? They got to answer it. We got Jade, Shella, and Tim. Jade, Shella, and Tim, you guys have been tagged. I will be reaching out to them when the live is done. So, this is, yes, Miss Daisy, I see. That emoji, that sums it all the way up. I know that's exactly what you're thinking right now. But listen, you are fabulous. Even if you just go live and say, hey, I'm Daisy. This is what I do. Show some of your people. Okay, thanks. You'll get it together. Yes. I said earlier, I said, I'm mama birding y'all. I'm tossing y'all out the nest. It's time to move. It's time to elevate. But believe, I'm here holding y'all's hand the whole time. So, you guys, this is the time you have any questions about how to execute things. Oh, Daisy, she's a power 100%. Daisy's 100% a powerhouse. Love her designs, love her talent, love her spirit. Just such a precious woman. But yes, do you have any questions about how you can execute, how you can integrate some of these things, or anything about any tools that you can use? I will wait. We've got 8 more minutes. But if you have any questions, if you don't have any questions, you can just say, I don't have any questions, no questions. Or if you do have a question, I'll wait for it, because I want to make sure that you guys have everything you need to step into a higher level in 2026. I think we might have a question coming in. Let's see. But yeah, you guys, this stuff doesn't happen overnight. It doesn't. It takes time. And be patient with yourself. That's one of the greatest takeaways I've had in my leadership journey. It's being patient and appreciating the version of yourself now, because it's gotten you this far. It's been strong. It's been intentional. It's just to continue to grow, to continue to become the best version of yourself, and take care to not become complacent. No questions for you, Daisy? Okay. To not become complacent. It takes intentional steps and intentional moves. Anybody got any questions? Okay. It looks like I'm going to wait until 3 more minutes. See if I don't want to cut it off early. I'm looking forward to seeing y'all tomorrow. We're actually having our social where Miss Daisy recommended at King Tide. I'm looking forward to trying them out. I haven't had them before. But yes. Shamika, did you have any questions? I think Shamika's got a question because she hadn't responded. Yeah, I'll just wait for one more minute. If nothing else comes through. No questions. Okay. Very good. Well, thank you for spending time with me. Thank you for being here. Thank you for investing in yourself. And please don't just watch the video. Make sure you go through and you implement these steps and you really audit your profile. You look at how you're positioned. You look within to assess the version of yourself you want to become, and then think about what you have to do to become that version of yourself. Don't just watch this, implement it so that we can actually grow together. What time? Oh, you don't know what time the social is? The social tomorrow, I think it's at 6. Yeah, it's at King Tide at 6 p.m. Yeah. Y'all getting the emails? Cause I send the emails that y'all's newsletter every Monday, and I don't know, maybe it's getting kicked to spam. I'm not sure what's happening. But yeah, at the end of your newsletter that I send you every week, it always has the link for the next upcoming social. Me either. Looking forward to, yeah. Oh no. So yeah, make sure to check your emails every Monday from Elevate Your Growth is what it'll say in the subject line. And it has a specific topic. You all are getting, yeah, we're getting together. I sent you the email, Daisy. There's a social tomorrow at King Tide. I'll send you the details again to see if you can make it happen. The theme is all white. I literally, you guys, I bought this jacket because I don't own anything white. Just my closet, black on black on black. But I love you guys. I love you guys. You didn't see it? I'll just text it to you. I'll text you the event, right? 6:30? Okay. So I'll text you the information so you can come and join us. I think we literally have like one more Elite Inner Circle ticket left. So that definitely is going to you, Daisy. I love you guys. I will see you tomorrow for the ones that are coming. But for the people that aren't coming, for EYG members, make sure you execute. Okay. I love you. Bye.